Happy New Year, everybody. This is Erica Page with Living Luxury Atlanta, your home sold guaranteed realty. And this is a message to, I guess some first-time home buyers, really specifically some maybe current homeowners that are thinking about investing, or some of my investor friends and clients that already have a big or little portfolio, maybe even somebody that lives out of town, but wants to invest in a hot market, the hot Atlanta market. I want to tell you guys about one of the best buys for right now for investing. So this is a property over in East Atlanta. It's near the Beltline. It is a 3-bedroom with 1 full bath. Yep, it's a little rough to say the least. Definitely needs some love, but I think it's a great investment. I've got a few notes on it that I can tell you about. Let's see, specifically, let's go to the notes here. So this is a property. It's right now it's a 3-1. It's a ranch style home, brick home, or at least brick front, 2 sides brick. And it's in the Thomasville Heights community. That is zip code 30315. Lots of activity and things going on over there concerning renovations and everything. This is the East Atlanta area, it's up and coming area of Atlanta with residential and commercial projects going on. It's near the Beltline, not too far from the Lakewood Amphitheater, if you're familiar with the Atlanta area. For sure, it would need a second bathroom in order to reach the maximum potential for a residential buyer. Maybe if you were buying knowing that you were renting, you may opt to have a 1 bathroom, but really 2 bathrooms is necessary. But if you do decide to buy and hold and have it as a rental, the rental comps range for homes of this size that are 3-2 and renovated range from $1,100 per month to $1,375. So definitely some great rental income. If you're interested in this particular property, few things that there is the refundable earnest money deposit of $2,000 is required upon contract, and they are only allowing showings during the due diligence period. However, I have lots and lots and lots of photos of the inside, and it needs a complete renovation. Some, what do you want to call it, like tear out or trash out is already done, but it definitely needs lots and lots of love. The seller is preferring that the deal close within 15 days after contract. This is a property that does allow for loans, specifically conventional loans for sure. If you wanted to do a renovation loan, it is very, very possible a good candidate for this. But of course, like everybody, they'd love to have cash. I have a full buyer tour with all the pictures. I'm going to show you about 5 or 6 pictures now, and then I'm going to show you some renovated comps in the same area for why this is a good buy. So first of all, let's go to the, I have the good. I'll show you the bad and the ugly right now. So, like I said, just like a lot of these homes that are in this area, just kind of like a regular cracker box home. As I told you, there's some brick along the front and also along the back. Let's see here. And then I have a few other photos. This is just of the area. I will say that the what do you call it? The deck, or the decking for the front porch is new. So it's nice that that's done, but it needs everything else still. Here's some interior photos. As I told you, it's bad, but bad is just a great opportunity. As I said, right now they're asking for $75,000. Of course, everything's negotiable. Here's another interior picture. You can see it just needs a full renovation. Here is an area where some of the trash out had begun. It looks like maybe an investor had started. Probably got overwhelmed. The one thing I will say is that it's important to have some contractors that you trust to help you with this. I imagine when I see things like this may have been an investor that got overwhelmed, or was trying to use cash and ran out of cash. This is why I recommend the renovation loan for this type of property, because it's going to give you more buying power. You don't have to use your actual cash out of pocket for it. Like I said, the decking is new. This is a picture of the long driveway. It's a nice lot. Definitely is a nice property. Let's see. So I did a quick CMA of some of the sales in the area. Here's a couple of properties that are under contract that haven't closed yet. So we're not really sure exactly what it'll close at, but as of now, based on the list price, the average for things that are under contract is $179. These are properties that are already renovated. And then here, these 4 properties are the solds in the area. These are all 3 bedrooms with 2 baths, no half baths. Here it talks about the year build and some of the other things. And then as you can see here, it's averaging right around $180,000 for a property that's renovated, popping up as high as $220,000. Now this 138 is for a pending property. Usually when I see a number this low, more than likely there were multiple offers, and I'm willing to bet that this one probably closed out more at about a 155 or 159. So this number probably is a little bit higher, maybe about a 185 or so for a renovated property. So, you know, thinking if you do a full renovation on this one, on the very low end, I would expect for it to be $30,000. On the high end, maybe $60,000. But, you know, as I said, here's the comps for how you can get into the property pretty well. Let me also show you the buyer tour. And these are some properties that have all same area. These are all within half a mile of that property, but these are the homes that have already been renovated. So let's go through these a little bit. This is the general area, a map of the area where the property is. Now here's a renovation, beautifully done. Similar square footage. They added a second bathroom on this particular property. These are some snaps of how this property looks after it's done. Beautiful hardwood floors. This nice little ceiling treatment that packs a lot of punch, but is actually pretty inexpensive to do. As you can see in one of these areas, they added some installed lights. This is just a 5-piece kitchen. Very simple cabinets. There's a few little custom touches here with the glass fronts on some of the cabinets, but otherwise it's pretty straightforward. Nothing particularly special, but definitely looks really good. Here's a few more of the photos. We did a great job with the floors. Bathrooms are pretty simple. I imagine that this is the master bedroom. Here's a few more photos. Let's see the exterior. Yeah, so that's the master. That right there is a queen bed. Here's some more little architectural details that they put in. Did some great staging and photos, and of course, our team would help you with that. So all in all, it's a great little property. A nice renovation. Here's another one. This is another 3-bedroom, 2 baths, as you can see here. Let's go down and see some of the photos, some of the work that they did. So in this area, there aren't that many garages, and they really aren't expected. They aren't really missed. That's a nice little architectural detail that they added here. Probably, again, something that was inexpensive, but visually looks really great. Of course, all new floors. This big open floor plan is very popular. You see we've got some recessed lighting. Again, a pretty simple kitchen with a gas stove, great flooring. So that's another nice renovation, same area. That one sold for $175,000. Let's see. That previous one sold for $169,000. Let's go to this next one. So this one sold for $185,000. Again, another great renovation, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. Not a lot of square footage, but does pretty well. Here's some interior photos or some close-up photos of the renovation. Nice front porch, hardwood floors, big open floor plan, which is extremely popular right now. Again, 5-piece kitchen, some nice tile accents here. Those are always nice touches. And I think I got one more comp. Okay, so here's another comp. This one sold for $167,000. Again, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, very similar in the size. Let's see some of the photos. So you're kind of seeing a theme here. Wood floors, gray paint, nice new windows, new roof, nice kitchen. Here's another nice lighting fixture, which are always gets a lot of attention, as well as a stainless steel hood, a featured hood. They did a few things here with a tile backsplash. As your realtor, I would tell you I don't recommend that you put colors into your backsplash. But hey, it sold for $167,000. Very nice bathroom and pretty deck and fenced yard. So these are a couple photos of the homes that have not closed yet. They're under contract. This one was listed for $220,000. It is likely that the contract for this particular property is lower than $220,000, probably more like around $195,000 or so, but we won't know until that property closes. But it does have some nice features. These French doors are nice. This is a nice way to support the ceiling here. Is probably they couldn't completely pull this whole run out because this was a supportive wall. So they found a way to still keep an open look while doing the support that they needed. Again, we got some nice hardwood floors. Lots of open spaces here. So that's one property that's pending. We got one more. This one is the one that is under it was listed for $138,000, but as I say, sometimes that's a strategy in order to generate multiple offers, which drives the sales price up. So it's very likely that this one is under contract for probably more like $155,000 to $165,000. As you can see right here, they did some nice architectural details here on the front. 3 beds. This is only 1.5 baths, so it probably is a little lower. So maybe it is about a $149,000 to $150,000. But here are some of the pictures of the renovation. Stainless steel appliance, nice floors. So this one is a little bit simpler renovation. Probably the investor spent a little less money. You can just kind of tell with the floors, some of the tile, just totally fine. Totally fine. Great little property though. Nice piece of land. So that's it for the buyer tour. Again, let me go back to the notes for this property. Again, this is a brick home. Right now, 3 bedrooms and 1 bath, although it's highly, highly, highly recommended that you add a 2nd bath. Asking price is $75,000. After repair value is probably, I would say, maybe $179 to $190. Thomasville Heights area. Of course, they'd love to have cash. I personally recommend a renovation loan so you don't have to use so much cash out of your pocket. So if this is something that's interesting to you, well, call me, email me, Erica@livingluxuryatlanta.com. Let's talk about it. If you have any requests, if you want the full buyer tour with the full CMA, with the financing options or anything like that, feel free to reach out to me, send me an email. Feel free to share this with any of your friends or family that may be thinking about investing. And we're going to have these coming out pretty often. That's one of our plans for 2019. So if this is not the one, don't worry. There'll be plenty more coming. There's new homes that come on the market. Great opportunities for investors every single day. But I will say, the longer you wait, the more everything costs, because prices go up and so do interest rates. So if it's something that's on your mind, something you're thinking about, you want to talk about it a little bit, want to explore it a little bit more, reach out to us. Reach out to our team. Again, it's Erica, ERIKA, at livingluxuryatlanta.com.